Welcome back to my channel. My name is Asarbi. These are my fish. Hi guys, I'm going to talk about my African Cichlid tank today. This was the first tank I started with this channel, and so I'm getting back to it again. The thing is, today I'm going to tell you that how the filtration of a tank matters. This is the African Cichlid tank. There are multiple factors which makes this a successful one. First, the filter. The second is the type of background that you have, and the scaping. So let's talk about the filter first. People who have seen the filter previously might remember that this filter was actually on the right hand side, just somewhere around here at this corner, but I have moved it to other end because there was one problem that I was facing, and that was this filter was able to clean up almost the complete tank, but the water was getting stuck when it comes to this big, boulder. I don't know, this kind of a sort of a scaping which I use to give these fishes some hiding place, some place to enjoy, go through, come out. It's actually a silicone decoration, something, I don't know. I bought it from the retail shop, local fish store, but this is a good place for these African cichlids to hide and hide and peep and play around. Look at that yellow one. It's about to enter. Cute. Anyway, the thing is, that filter you see, it was able to circulate the complete water in here, but it was getting stuck around the back side of this rock, sort of. Now, because of this, a lot of dirt and everything was getting settled down at the back side of this, and the complete water wasn't getting cleaned up or getting polished due to the filter, which it should have been doing. So I moved it to that end, and that is what I'm going to talk about today. Why a filter is important, and the placing of the filter is also important inside a tank. The most important aspect of having a filter inside a tank is that it should clean the water and make sure that all the debris and, if possible, all the waste that these guys are producing gets delivered to the actual filtration can, or in this case I have a top filter over here. You can see I have a top filter there. So this is a top filter, so the filter is sucking in water from there and delivering through that blue pipe and into that filter. So this thing has the filter media and sponges and everything in it, and then finally it drops the water back. Simple thing, but quite an efficient one. The pump inside it is quite strong, and it is able to circulate the complete water. If you see closely, look at that, the water is flowing, literally traveling the complete distance from here all the way back to the filter. So this is helping the whole thing to get cleaned up. Now, the main reason why I moved this filter from right side to the left side is because of two reasons. One I've already told you, this filter, this big boulder. I have that filter over here. You see, this is another filter, and this can manage this end. but there was nothing to manage on this end. Anyway, the thing is, this is how I manage the complete water to get circulated, and all the debris and as much possible waste gets sucked into these filters, get delivered over here, some inside that only, and gets cleaned up. This does two things. One, it brings down the ammonia and the nitrate levels down, and the best thing, and also it cleans up the water. So, two important things that you should be taking care of when you're setting up a filter. Now, the third thing is, of course, you don't want a black dude over here, a black thing over there to be visible. So some of the hobbyists already do take care of that. You want to hide that filter. So in this case, I was able to hide it behind this, or at least the color of that was kind of blending with this rock, and so it's kind of hidden. These fishes are not letting me show you guys, but it's cool. They love me. But anyway, so this is how I'm trying to hide it. At the same time, the filtration is doing a great job by cleaning the whole thing. Whenever people are setting up a tank, there is just one thing that they care, that there should be a filter so that it gets cleaned up. There should be some decoration which should make the aquarium pop, and some bright looking fishes. That's all. But there is a bigger thing when it comes to setting up a tank. You set up a tank to make it look good, but there are some things that you have to take care about. You have to consider that the fish that you're having, they're actually living, breathing beings, so they also do have some demands. So whenever you're setting up a tank, any kind of decoration or anything, try to set that tank according to the fish that you're about to keep. What kind of decoration you should go with. The most important thing is it should be appealing to you. It should be looking lovely and amazing to you. But if that is your priority, you want to make your tank look amazing and good, then try to buy the fish later on. First, set up your tank with your decoration. Make sure your tank looks amazing with your decoration, and then accordingly you can select the fish that you want to buy and put it inside it. If your main motive is to put amazing fishes like these colorful fishes, then please make sure the type of decoration or the scaping that you are about to choose or go with, it suits them. In my case, these are African cichlids, and they love to hang out, they love to hide, they love to play through crevices, places like that, holes, crevices. So although this setup is not exactly apt to what they should be having, but this big boulder sort of thing, it kind of does the job. So that's why my fishes are happy, they're doing great. But you see these rocks lying around, they're not exactly set as it should be. They should be set up in a way that is appealing not only to you guys, not only to us, but also it should be set up in a way that that it's perfect, it's a natural habitat for these guys. Generally, piling up all these rocks should do the job, but of course it's an aquarium, not the real lake. It's an aquarium, so you cannot exactly set up it like the lake, otherwise it might not be that much appealing to you, which you don't want. And so maybe in the upcoming video, definitely in one of the upcoming videos, I'll be arranging these rocks in a way so that they have a nice place to hide, go through and come out of it, just like this. They go in, they come out, they peek through those big holes, and then again there they go, and so on. So if you are willing to set up an African cichlid tank, which a lot of people do have a willingness to do it, make sure the decorations, the rocks, and everything is set up in a way which is appealing, not only just appealing to you, but most importantly, it works with the cichlids. In my case, this is perfectly fine with these cichlids, but I might keep changing because that's what I do. I keep changing whatever. I'm never satisfied with with one particular scaping. It keeps changing. Like, I do keep changing. Yeah, that's it. Alright, I guess that should be it for today. That's about my African cichlid tank.